I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Saint Irenaeus was born in Asia Minor, today Turkey, around the year 125. He received a solid training in the Bible, philosophy, literature. He often quoted Homer. He was a disciple of Saint Polycarp, who in turn was a disciple of Saint John the Evangelist. He worked as a priest in what is now Lyon in Francia. There he became bishop between the years 189 and 202, the approximate date of his death. St. Irenaeus stood out for his ability to dialogue and build bridges between Eastern and Western Christians, since he was from the East and exercised his episcopal ministry in the West. He was proclaimed Doctor of the Unity. A fact from his life demonstrates this. There was a group called the Quatrodecimans who refused to celebrate Easter according to Western customs. Pope Victor III had excommunicated them, and there was the danger of a schism. Irenaeus intervened on his behalf by writing a letter to the Pope, begging him to lift the punishment and pointed out that his clients were not really guilty, but rather were clinging to a traditional costume, and that a difference of opinion on the same point had not prevented them from Pope Anicetus and St. Polycarp, and they remained in kind communion. The result of this intervention was the reestablishment of good relations between the two parties and a peace that was not broken. After the Council of Nicaea in the year 325, this group of Quartodecimans voluntarily obeyed Roman usage without any pressure from the Holy See. Irenaeus wrote many works in Greek and occupies an exceptional place in Christian literature, testifying in controversial religious matters of vital importance to what he had learned from St. Polycarp. To this day, his treatise against the heretic is completely preserved, where he forcefully attacked the Gnostic sects, those groups dedicated to supposedly occult and profound knowledge, who spoke with contempt of Christ, and everything in them was a mystery, hermetism, and secret knowledge. This secret knowledge was only for the chosen ones. Irenaeus denounced both their false doctrines and their sectarian and abusive practices. St. Irenaeus made a defense of the faith transmitted by the apostles, of the symbol of the faith, of what tradition was. He pointed out that the uninterrupted tradition is not traditionalism, because tradition is always internally vivified by the Holy Spirit, who makes it live again, make it able to be interpreted and understood in the vitality of the Church. According to his teaching, the faith of the Church must be transmitted in such a way that is presented as public, unique, pneumatic, spiritual. From each of these characteristics, we can reach a fruitful discernment about the authentic transmission of faith in the Church today. They consider him the first greatest theologian of the Church, the one who created systematic theology. He himself speaks of the system of theology that is, of the internal coherence between faith. For St. Irenaeus, the rule of faith coincides in practice with the Apostles' Creed and gives the key to interpret the Gospel, to interpret the Creed in the light of the Gospel, because St. Irenaeus was aware that with God we always win.